it's funny when I talk to you, I get a little uncomfortable because I feel like you're being condescending to me, and I hope that's not the case, because if it is, I'm gonna kick your ass.
I feel like you're saying you get it, but you don't get it. It's cool. It's not cool. It is what it is. My God, this is so frustrating.
You're a smart kid, and you know how to, your movies, you make your little movies, right?
Yes.
That takes a little bit of thought, right?
Look at those regular people, their regular jobs. They've given up on their dreams, and they seem happy.
I'm going to sleep with your wife!
Fantasy isn't reality, it's illusion. Try not to mix them up, okay?
Get out.
Excuse me.
I'm kidding.
I took a lot of innocent people down with me. Not just me I'm self-destructive with.
Alex, look! Sexy robot books. Cool.
When I grew up, it was like one extreme to the other. It was like Asian hate to Asian fetishization, which was really weird.
You get sucked into the screen. You forget where you end and the TV begins.
Did you just ask me if I was real?
Maybe she becomes a writer who writes for a specific genre. Or a screenwriter who writes about random things that don't have a plot. Or she goes to college. Or maybe it's all the same damn thing. What?
To make a very long story short, I have been putting off making this for a while now. I originally planned on spending the entire summer writing, editing, and recording shit to upload on this channel, but that did not happen. I found it very difficult to motivate myself and become consistent with my workflow. Even now while making this, it's been super hard. Seriously, I've been trying exceptionally hard to get anything going. This project has consumed my brain for like a year now, and it's been sneaking up on me everywhere I go. In the shower, at work, on walks, eating, stretching, brushing my teeth, etc. There's obviously something holding me back. Look, I'm not about to self-diagnose myself publicly on the internet, do not fret, but I sincerely believe that there is something wrong with me. We've already been over this, as is apparent by my appearance, so I won't hold you long there, but I just want to know what is wrong with me. It sucks. I've completed, half completed, drafted, and deleted almost everything I've tried to make for this channel. I feel motivated to write. I want to do it. I know, logically, that I will enjoy it. I know that I would love to get my thoughts straight and continue the creative process through video production, but I just can't. I want to do it. I have a strong desire to get up and do it. I have the energy to. I am perfectly capable of starting this task and completing it, but I physically cannot. This phenomenon is called executive dysfunction. Many moons ago, I dunked on somebody for telling me that they suffered from it. Clearly, I regret that decision now. Identifying what this feeling could be was a huge relief after sitting in gloom of internalized nagging about whether I was a huge piece of shit or not. The chemicals, the chemicals in my brain make it hard to enjoy my hobbies, ooh. A very dumbed down explanation of executive dysfunction is the brain can't let you do it. Executive functions are the processes needed to regulate our ability to monitor ourselves and our behaviors when trying to reach a certain goal. For example, being given a task that requires following a bunch of steps, remembering things even if I was just told them, organizing my day, and talking to people. Executive dysfunction can impair behaviors such as initiation, organization, and emotional control, which are what I seem to struggle with the most. The side effects of this are unique to everyone, including what areas may be impaired, but one universal thing is self-awareness. I know this is a problem, and I know I can do it, are common phrases echoed throughout forum posts and YouTube videos alike. Sounds familiar. Cartoon Logic by one of my favorite bands ever, Radiator Hospital, has taken over my life for the past couple of months. More like past year and a half. I've been working on this video for an embarrassingly long amount of time, and this script is a time capsule of that. Since my first summer after starting college, of course I questioned everything about the choices I've made up to that point. I ended up realizing that I genuinely don't have any real or set in stone goals anymore. The only thing close to a goal has been to create something. Literally anything. The line "nowhere to go" and "in a rush to get there" felt like a knife going through my foot. The entire song feels like getting stabbed. Can't start moving so I try not to think about it. I have this sense of urgency to get to where I want to be in life, but I don't know what that is at all. Yet, I'll still feel a pull in my chest or a pit in my stomach over needing to act on elevating myself towards my goal, which is nothing, actually. At my age, I know having really big goals, like career goals, isn't something most of my peers have completely figured out right now. I just have an insane need to accomplish something immediately. This could be a symptom of manic depression or an inferiority complex, considering that I'm the only sibling that hasn't made any real strides to cultivate a career. My siblings are fairly more accomplished people already, and that makes me feel small. There's a name for this.
Middle child syndrome eventually led to these video essays, so watch out, people with an older and younger sibling. You too could do this and regret it forever.
I often fantasize about creating content, but as mentioned before, I have failed miserably at it, struggling with a blend of executive dysfunction and imposter syndrome. I feel like I keep saying buzzwords. Content creation is an avenue that I want to go down, but it really isn't a reliable source of income considering any of the directions I could choose. Stupid YouTube stuff, screenwriting, production, directing, cinematography, sound design, editing, hell, even journalism. Film critic shit. Album rating shit? Sure. Pursuing art is unreliable for two reasons. Pace sucks and my ability to create and follow up is flimsy. This video being a good example of how awful my work ethic can be. As an artist, it is only natural to hate everything you make to some degree. I've completed a couple video production projects over my first 2 semesters at college to varying degrees of quality, but what matters is that I made them. I made them all within a reasonable amount of time, and I had a lot of fun doing it.
How do I do this? I can't fake enthusiasm. This is... oh no. Home movies, obviously. Created by Lauren Bouchard and Brendan Spall. Is it Bouchard? I think it's Bouchard. Bouchard? Bouchard. Bocard?
Lauren Bouchard.
Yup. I honestly do fine in classes. College isn't very hard for me, but it's a matter of getting started. It all comes down to the fact that I can't get myself to just do it. I sit in lectures, listening, trying to retain information and gain a drive to go, but it's so difficult. There's a voice in my head that'll start spinning off as soon as something is assigned, and me, myself, get rock hard. Solid. It's not like that. With that being said, my passion for this stuff is obvious. I'm just stupid. I wanted to jump into an ambitious full-length project 2 summers ago to push myself to create, to push myself to get comfortable behind and in front of the camera, to flesh out ideas that I've had for a while, to feel like I accomplished something, even if it was just for fun. I just stopped myself. Not purposefully, obviously, but I stopped myself. You have to make bad art to make good art in the future, but I have this insatiable yearning for immediate success. I'm aware that it's unrealistic. This yearning is also unrealistic because no matter how hard I work on something, I will never love what I make. This is why I thought being in my major was ridiculous. I have this persistent urge to create, but I can't, or when I do, I despise it after the fact. I sat in these classes, ones that I picked personally and should find fun in concept and in practice, but I just don't feel like I'm supposed to be there. I have extensive knowledge on film and media in general, but I feel so stupid. I don't really have the words for it, I just feel dumb. I've been told over and over by different people that I am creative, knowledgeable, interesting, and so on, and I just don't believe it at all. This endless stream of self-deprecation and doubt has been eating me alive creatively. See, this is another reason why I didn't want to make this. I always end up complaining about myself to some degree every single time I write anything, and that is exactly the reason why I've deleted half of the scripts that I've made. I am legitimately preventing myself from succeeding. I won't be talking about that any further here though. I'm saving that for something else that will hopefully be uploaded at some point in the future. But it is in my drafts. Posting this will give me the push that I need, so I should just keep up with it. Thank you.